on in anthologies, my solo book also. But people doesn't support me, so sometimes I feel, am I doing something wrong or am I wasting my time? Should I?
For what I'm about to say. Do not listen to them. Don't. Literally don't. If you want to do it, go for it because you're only investing your time. Okay.
Yeah.
And as long as you're passionate towards it, as long as you really want to do it, then you wouldn't even feel like that time is being wasted. The first time we are meeting here. Can you hear me
Yes.
properly?
Yes, I can hear you.
And can you see me properly?
Yeah, everything is perfect.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So yeah, I think this is our first session. Is this your first session at English Yaari, or have you been taking few sessions?
No, no, it's not. It's first session only with you, but I have taken number of session on English.
Okay, all right, all right. Okay, okay. Since it's the first time we are meeting each other, can we just go ahead and do the old school introductions, please?
Sure. So I'm Sakshi Chauhan and I'm from Gwalior, MP. I have done my masters and nowadays I'm just teaching and just learning English. And apart from this, I'm a writer also, so I write stories and poetries in my leisure time, not full time.
Okay, interesting, very interesting. So you said masters. What did you? What is your domain? What is your subject expertise?
Yeah, botany.
Botany. Hmm, very nice. Right, that's very interesting. And you said teaching. What are you teaching these days? Botany or
No, no. Nowadays, actually, I've been teaching since 5 to 6 years, but only for primary students. But yeah,
okay,
my ultimate goal was something different that I've done first that MSc, and after that, I want to prepare for NET exam so that I could teach in a college as a professor. But yeah, plan was not
okay.
going well.
Yeah, that's
So
that's very 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 nice actually. I hope you get there. So are you planning to get a doctorate as well? Are you planning to go into PhD?
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right, all right. So how come you know about English area and why are you here? Really? I know I haven't introduced myself, but I'm gonna take a little bit of time and I'm gonna pester you with a few questions initially. So please go ahead. Why are you here?
Yes. So first, actually, when I have started this my listening for improvement my English, so then I encountered this English Yari, one of my mm, those YouTuber that I'm following them. So they were uploading some videos, and then
Okay,
I got to know about that English Yari is something. Then I took one trial class. Then I feel that it's okay. I can continue with this. I can improve my English with this, and I can also overcome. I can communicate with people. So this is also the part of improvement. Apart from English, to meet with people and how can we connect with them because sometime it happen when we meet new person, so we lose our confidence. So this was also the thing that I just wanted to work. So
right.
that's why, and I started to. Then yeah, I took subscription of English Yari, so I just continue.
Okay. So how long have you been a part of English Yari?
How long? I think it's 1 or 2 months. I think this is my
1 or 2 months.
second time.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
1 or 2 months and I haven't seen you. Fantastic. Okay. All right, all right. Right. So which YouTuber were you talking about? Which YouTuber uploads a video regularly? Which YouTuber specifically?
Sorry, could you please
You
repeat?
mentioned this. You mentioned there is a YouTuber who uploads videos about English Yari. So which YouTuber? I mean, I'm just wondering if I know them or not.
Yes. First of all, I watched one video that is she's Rajni Verma. So try to
Wait,
try.
my video.
Your video actually no, your video is
Thank God. Okay.
not.
Okay.
Actually,
So
I booked
Rajini, so
my
that's
session
one.
yesterday also with you, but yesterday was Sunday, so suddenly there was some work, so I have to cancel that.
Okay, no problem. Right. So does that mean you also happen to have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I was.
So is this gonna be uploaded there?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, all right, all right.
So
Damn,
I
you guys have
time.
to let me know in advance. Dude. I look like a mess right now. I really need to get some things done before uploading something into YouTube and all. Anyway, I was just wondering, like, how can you speak English? I mean, how exactly can you understand me? Can you perceive the data and you can process it and get back to me? And clearly, you can understand me very well. and you have been giving me answers with proper sense. So I've been alternating the pace of my English. I've been speaking really fast, and sometimes I was speaking slow, and then I was alternating the pace in between. But you seem comfortable with it. So I think the purpose of us meeting today is definitely for YouTube, for content. It's not English, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I think I wouldn't waste your time much, and I'd rather introduce myself. But before I introduce myself, do you know anything about me?
Of course, I want to you to introduce because I'm meeting you very first time. So
I know, but I just want to know, have you done your background research? Because come on, you're a blogger, you're a YouTuber. So have you seen anything, any videos of mine earlier, or have you gone through any data? Or was I a completely random pick? Like you didn't know anything about me, a completely random pick. That's what happened.
yes, yes, I don't know about anything about you.
Fantastic. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so my name is Amal. As you know, already know, it's actually Dr. Amal Mohan. I'm a medical doctor. That's the reason I was surprised when you said botany. Okay, so that's our field. Okay, now not exactly my field, but yes, connected in the med science, life sciences area, right? And I may also be an entrepreneur, a little bit of an actor, director myself, a little bit of a producer. And then I can call myself a career counselor. I also can call myself a senior academic counselor. I do consultant, let's say in the say consultancy or business consults or all those things. I do that as well. And I've been part of EnglishYaari for I think it's gonna be the fifth month I've been with them. So I'm not much of an old lecturer here. That's but still I've been here for more than 2 months. So I'm just still surprised I've never come across your name. And anyway, it's very nice to meet you. And next time, please give me a heads up if you're a YouTuber because at least grow myself a little bit more. So yeah. Anyway. And I'm speaking to you from the southern end of India. I'm from Kerala. Okay, I'm pretty sure you must be know about Kerala. I know about Kerala, and I'm speaking to you from the city of Thiruvananthapuram. And yeah, that's pretty much about myself. I'm 24 years of age, just in case you were wondering, and that's it.
Okay, okay. There are a number
So
of work that how can you do this multitasking? So many works.
yeah, so okay, I get it. It's not that I do all these together. This is all a work in progress, right? So it's not that I just do every single thing in the same, same day or something like that. And I don't really have a starting for this either. Generally speaking, my domain is medicine, and yes, I can handle more than one thing. I mean, come on, like EnglishYaari, mostly I contribute my 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. That's what normally is. So 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I contribute towards, because I like teaching. I'm also a teacher, which I found and all those things, right? So I wanted to stick to that session, just like yourself. I also like teaching, and English is not the only thing that I teach. I am a soft skills trainer. I just didn't want to, spread it thick. That's the reason why I meant, I do a lot of things, and I won't let us. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
as you do a lot of different things, so I can relate because I also try to even I am doing some things. So I very rarely I meet this kind of people. They are doing some different stuff and 3 to 4 things at a time. So please
yeah,
uh, tell me that how can you don't you feel something is that there is a four thing suppose that and you are giving your time one thing, so don't you feel that this thing is lacking, I need to spend more time with this, or don't you
of
feel like
course, of course. But see, uh, most I'll tell you the hardest thing I do always convincing people why I am here. For example, let's say I'm going for a sales job, or let's say I'm going for a marketing scenario or something like that. And people will be like, "You're a doctor. Why are you here?" Like they just cannot make sense out of it, right? But that's not how you actually perceive. I mean, it's all about perception, and the way I perceive things is different. So if you see my resume itself, it's having at least 6 or 7 diplomas, a ton of certificates, and I've only taken things away from this resume, not actually put it inside. This feels like an interview, really. But anyway, I'm not a celebrity, so it's fine. Anyway, so this particular scenario, right, where people don't get it, I want them to understand this in a specific way. Yes, there are things that I enjoy more. There are things that I do once in a while just to keep in touch. But altogether, this is all part of the same thing. It's like an airplane. Okay, it's like an airplane, but we need the wings, we need the fuel tank, we need the control, we need the every single thing. And all these things that is inside my resume, my profile, is actually connecting to the whole picture. So as long as you can see the big vision behind it, for me, I always divide my lives into phases. Leave the past, like future, it's hard. Okay, I'll consider my age 11 through age 18 as phase one, when I did all the stupid stuff like trial and error. From 18 to 24, which just completed. I just turned 24, so that's like phase two, where I actually gathered, like I had an organized structure, and I went through that structure. It's like going to gym with a plan. You know, you work the chest first day, then you work the biceps, and you work the back muscles. Same case. So once you have it organized, once you go forward with that one, then you'll have results. But that happened in the last 18, the last 6 years, right? That's when I got my discipline and all. Now the next 10 years, like 24 to 34, is the time where I gather the remaining, like whatsoever skill set that is left for me to acquire, I'm trying to get all that together. And by the age of 35, I have a vision. Like if you are on LinkedIn, you can go and look up my LinkedIn. I'm certainly not going to say what my vision is, because that's going to be a little too much for anybody to say at this point, because like way too high. And I don't want to make myself a fool out of it. And the chance of it happening is very, very slim, but I'm still going to work for it. Okay. And I know I've been speaking for a long time, but come on, you need content, so I'm making content for you. So yes, that would be my phase three, and then there's going to be phase four and moving forward, right? So I just want people to perceive these are not different things. These are not different aspects. These are all the same thing. I just want to connect it all together, amalgamate all these things together, and then I want to show the big picture. At least then I hope people would understand. Oh, this is what this guy was doing. So this is the reason he ran a digital marketing agency for 4 company. Oh, this is the reason he wanted to go with sales. This is the reason he wanted. And one more thing is, if you're supposed to, even if you have a huge organization, right? If you don't know how to explain somebody to do their job, you might be an expert teacher in copy, okay? But if I don't give you a syllabus, yes, you can create a syllabus, but you wouldn't be doing what I want to do, right? So I have to know a little bit about the entire scenario to tell you, hey, these are the things I want. Can you please do it this way? Otherwise, you'll never have an autonomy. You'll never feel like, okay, it's gonna happen according. I think I gave you a huge explanation for it. So yeah,
Because there is a genuine reason that does not because of that content, but seriously because it happens to me. So sometime I feel, should I leave? Because my writing is something, people always say to me that this is not the right thing, and why are you wasting your time in this? We are living in this. So these are the skill, that dancing and singing and writing. So people say you are not going to be no kavi or lekhak or writer. So just stop this thing and just focus on your teaching. Everyone appreciate this work in teaching, but for me, both is my, I love to do both the thing. This is my writing and teaching as well. So teaching, also I've been doing it's 5 to 6 years, but writing is something that I wanted to do from my childhood, but I didn't
okay,
get a chance to do it when I was in the school. And nowadays it's blooming, in Instagram, these thing. So it's 2 years that I have officially in this field and started to writing. I worked on in anthologies, my solo book also, but people doesn't support me. So sometimes I feel, am I doing something wrong, or am I wasting my time? Should I just focus on one thing, that is only teaching? So, but I don't I don't want to leave that thing. This is also a part of my life. So that's why I asked you to that. Do you also feel this thing?
okay. So Sakshi, I'm gonna take the liberty and just gonna make a very suggestive note here, like a very, very suggestive note. I'm going to take this to a personal note. So I hope that's fine. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I didn't tell you much about myself anyway. Like I did say a lot of things, but I didn't say much. Since you mentioned writing, I've been writing for a long time. You can look me up. I have a blog site myself. Yes. It's called ttdisagree.org. Okay. And you can look me up in LinkedIn as well. I occasionally post few articles over there as well. And I also write poetry and all those things. You can look me up. That's the thing. So
Oh,
it's a
wow.
US based blog site. It's called ttdisagree. It used to be, and we are planning to actually kind of take that to a different vertical at this point. I'm the chief of operations there, and I used to be I used to train people to how to create content and all those things, not just the writing kind, not just articles, not just poetry, a lot of different things. Okay, so I'm just validating. I'm just validating, and I'm gonna tell you. I do understand about content creating. I do understand about content writing. So this is like an excuse for what I'm about to say. Do not listen to them. Don't. Literally don't. If you want to do it, go for it, because you're only investing your time. Okay.
Yeah.
And as long as you're passionate towards it, as long as you really want to do it, then you wouldn't even feel like that time is being wasted, because it's actually giving you pleasure. It's actually giving you satisfaction, right? So it is a win-win for you. So please don't listen to them, because come on. And I'm not telling this because Instagram was booming or not. It doesn't matter that way, because I've been writing for a while, and I started writing way back when I was in my school days. I used to do theater. Like I said, I do a little bit of acting myself, directing myself. I used to be a screenplay, I mean playwright and all those things. So believe me, I did all kinds of writing, even medical research, even the research writing, even the SOPs, all those things I've written. Right, even business proposals I write. Okay, templates I've created. So I do understand the I wouldn't say myself much of a writer, which is the reason I have never lodged anywhere. But yes, I do can write, cook something up in a pen and paper. I still like, rather than typing, I still like pen and paper. I tell you, I'm a little bit old school when it comes to writing. Okay, so please don't stop. That's why I said it's going to be very suggestive. I don't know you in person. I'm a complete stranger to you, but I totally connect with you. Please don't stop any of these things because somebody else is telling you it's not going to work out, because they don't know. They are as much as clueless. Okay, they are completely clueless as much as you are right now about your future. They don't know about their future, so let them fix that. Okay, you just focus on fixing your present, so that's going to help you build your future. Okay, if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out, fine. Like, I'm not going to say I'm going to be specializing all these fields too. Like, I'm doing a lot of things, I know, because I think if I don't do it right now, when am I going to do it? Right? So I'm just trying my level best to do it, and if it works great. If it doesn't, fine. The only thing that we need to focus on, this is turning into a motivational class, but don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make it a stereotype, but seriously, it is good to have a plan. It's good to have a ruler, a scale, right? So if you just draw a line over a paper or a canvas or something, you'll be always wondering, is this a straight line or not? The only way to analyze if it's a straight line or not, legitimately, is to place a ruler next to it, a scale next to it. Once you place it, then you'll be able to understand, oh, it's straight or it's not straight. So that ruler is your plan, but you don't have to expect things to go according to your plan, right? So what you can do right now is work on everything you want right now, but try to do it in an organized manner, because otherwise they'll be right. If you're just doing all of these things together, then it's going to be a mess. But if you can structure, if you can organize it and then apply, then I don't know, let's segregate your time in that manner. I think it's going to work out. And if you were working on a book, I've never tried working on a book, because I'm not an avid writer. My writing, I always write about extreme scenarios. You can read that up if you go and take a look at it. You'll be able to understand the kind of writing I do. But yes, I think that's my suggestive statement, and the rest is up to you, Sakshi. But I thought you wanted to hear that out. I'm very sure you already knew this. I'm very sure you already had this in mind. But I think I just made it out loud. I just spoke it out loud. That's it.
Yeah, but no, very less people in practically in YouTube. There are a number of people they share these things. You can do, you can let just ignore them, but that is okay. But when personally or in practical life, when someone say to us this kind of thing in my life, really very, and this is the very first class, and you are the very first person who is telling me this kind of stuff. Otherwise, nobody share this thing. If I talk about my friends, even my friends also, they feel, what, why are you wasting your time? Just because most of the people, what are they doing? They are just they are a part of that rat race. So they all are preparing for government exam. My parents also wanted to me, that was a one point of time they wanted to me just prepare for, so that time I always thought that what is the need? I just spend my money, fill the form, and just live in a room, and whenever someone visit us, so just okay, preparing for government exam, and actually I'm not doing anything.
So you really don't have to worry about them right now. See, as long as you're taking care of your scenarios, your needs, your bills are paid by your own remuneration or whatsoever, your cost company or whatsoever. You don't have to worry about them because they are not feeding you. Okay, and believe me, these very people, these very people from the society will be the first to come back to you, and then it's like, oh, this, I knew she's gonna make it in life. I know she was this amazing person. She always had the skill. We always wanted her to do that. See, that's the thing. Everybody is so scared to break the stereotype. Okay, that's the reason I told you. Like when I just walk into some place and say, hey, I'm the chief of operations of a blog site, and they'll be like, but you're a doctor, you can make money in that. Like, it's not always about money. It's
Yeah,
actually your vision. Once you have a vision, once you have a pattern set in your mind, then you try and figure out things in that way. And I like solving problems. I'm a profuse thinker. I wouldn't call myself an overthinker, but I'm a profuse thinker. The difference between overthinking and profuse thinking is thinking about one scenario in all possible ways. When it comes to overthinking, you're thinking about a lot of scenarios at the same time. Okay, so it's not like jack of all trades, master of none, not that kind of scenario. But still, if you are really passionate about things, I think you should go for it. And go for it in the sense not throwing away everything else. You can still do. Come on, writing is not going to take up the entire 24 hours of your day. You can utilize the other times of the day for other things, your work, your studies, or whatsoever. So as long as you have somebody to support you, if you have nobody to support you, don't worry about it. Be your own support. Okay, if nobody's there, then I'm here. I'm telling you right, literally right now. Okay, so and I'm pretty sure at least see, I'm only 24. There are great tutors in this platform which you can talk to, who you can talk to, and they will be giving you life experiences based on this. I'm pretty sure they've seen enough world. For me, I've been traveling all across the world for the past 4 years. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people. I've been to their cultures, so I know what curves, what converts, and what not. Okay, as long as you're passionate, you wouldn't be talking about this. You wouldn't be discussing these things with me if you weren't really interested in the scenario, right? So you are interested, you're very passionate about it, and I think you're gonna make it. Well, maybe I might be speaking to this future out of the Roy, who knows? So yeah, maybe you might get the Booker Prize later on. So do it. And what kind of genre you like writing on? What kind of articles do you write?
uh, nowadays I'm just writing some stories that
Okay,
can be, yeah, some are just fiction or non-fiction, some poetries, some songs also.
okay,
I'm working on song, but I don't have a
nice.
technical knowledge about that. So I'm trying to learn that in Hindi, or yeah, like, in Chand, or in typical Hindi. So that is I'm also trying to learn.
Okay, it's actually
In
good.
the
I mean, I think
yes,
I think you'll be able to get there. Really. See, sometimes you just have to break the stereotype. You just have to go against the tide. You have to go uphill, right? So yeah, I think you'll be able to do it. You have to go against the tide, right? And if there is anything I can be of, if I can be of any help, please let me know. And yeah, it was really nice talking to you. I think we are 4 minutes over our time. So
yeah,
thank you so much for meeting with me, and I hope you had a good time here. If not, I'm really apologizing. And by the way, I'm gonna give the tail end. I hope at least 10 people are watching this video right now subscribe to her channel right now, right here. And I also do have a YouTube channel, but I don't really work much on it. It's called Dr. Amal Mohan. I'll you can look me up over there and you can tag me. What if somebody gets an interest in me and just they subscribe to my channel as well? That's gonna be better for me as well. And yes, thank you for. I think you should be the one saying this, but I'm saying anyway. Thank you, EnglishYaari, for giving us this opportunity to meet. I've never seen her before, and she has never seen me before. But you have a
yeah,
great personality. You're making eye contact, and you're doing all those good things. So I think you're gonna make it in life. All the best, really, from the depth of my heart. Okay.
yeah. And
Please take care.
I
Hmm.
have also enjoyed a lot. I'm telling you, this is the second or third time. I think you are the very first person who is telling me this kind of thing. This was a English also a session for practice, but also it turns to motivation. And seriously, I'm feeling so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay.
delighted to meet you.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You take care. Have a good night, and do let me know. What's your channel's name? I'll subscribe your channel. Hold
I think you will not able to find actually, but still you can find with my name, official Sakshi Live.
on. Official Sakshi. Okay.
What is the name of your channel? Please let me know.
I'll just subscribe you so you'll be able to know. Is it official Sakshi 3349?
Yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
There is only 77 or 8, so that's why I shared. It will not. show now
Do
right now.
you do
I
songs?
don't, no, no, no. It will not show up. I'm telling you.
Okay, let me see that. The first one came in was different. Uh, okay, let me see. Official. There is 87 subscribers. Is that the one? Oh,
No.
wait, oh, this is. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. How can I share? Do you have LinkedIn?
No.
Okay, I'll share you my YouTube channel. Just subscribe to that one, and I'll subscribe back. That'd be a better
Okay.
one. Okay, let me type this.
Of
Yeah,
course.
done. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
sure.
take care. Take care, man. You can tag me in your video, and I hope your YouTube channel grows and everything works out for you. Okay,
Yeah.
take
Yeah,
care.
sure.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Take care. Good night.
Good night.